Hopefully the various ghosts afoot will get there. Oh, hopefully the various ghosts who like to populate this fair stream of ours will have gotten their spooks, their ins, their outs out of the way right now. Greetings to anybody and everybody out there, any and every. Andrew Ben Nintendo is here with you, here once again to Fire Emblems, to Emblemized Fires, to do so in the 8th iteration, to do so in the most hacked sort of way, to do so in the style of Swords and Peace. Production crew, we asked for a specific pair of gloves. Where are they? It's like no matter how much they drop the ball, they always were going to drop the ball a little more than you'd think. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. Right here. Right here. These aren't the ones we were looking for, but oh well. This is just how it goes. This is just how it goes. Let's see this thing. Shobi, good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Just first to arrive, nearly beating the rising of the sun. We saw that. Saw that it was happening. It's like, oh, okay. The sun is just peering over the horizon. Just take a little peek. Shobi's already throwing the 20 animations into the pit there. Not too far behind. Not too far behind. We have inane dreams. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Yes, we believe in both of you. You don't, assuming we do believe you've said that you were on the Pacific time zone there, inane dreams. So we'll be, got a little bit of a late start here. These things happen. These things happen. Get a little bit of a late start. And we do believe that, because of that, we might be ending a little, might be a shorter stream. Estimated end time, say 12:30 a.m. your time, maybe a little earlier, who knows? See how it goes. See how it goes, baby. See how it goes. See how it goes. And we're almost guessing things left in a spot most deserving of collective hopes and beliefs. Yeah, we had beaten a chapter, then a lot of story events happened. Major ones, apparently. They're frankly unimportant. And then apparently we're going to get units. The important thing for our sake is that units get second ascensions, ostensibly. So we saw one of the enemy antagonists get a second ascension. Maybe those are coming for our units as well. Who knows? Who knows? We have a little invasion to take care of here in the game, so let's get to it. This is what we do. Everybody grab your sidewinders in hand. We are here to guide the crew to a inevitable, decisive, steady victory. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. We're going to be restarting this chapter of the human condition. A highly self-indulgent plot sequence is before that. We are certainly going to be not going to be doing that. How many tries did number 12 take? There have been a certain number of chapters that have been particularly trying to us. 12 was one of them. We remember that one. That was the one where you had to defend, or rather attack that castle from the side there. We remember that one. It was not fun. Another one was in the castle. We have to, again, usurp the throne. Not fun either. That was not fun. And then was the one that was just a couple chapters ago. Not fun. Less said about that one, the better, where we had to, watch our green unit die. We counted 14,000 times. It may not be right, it may not be scientifically there, but we were close with that guess. Cool. Get that money, baby, get that money. He's just going around collecting tribute, collecting protection money from his various cohorts whom he's sequestering. You don't need to go through this. Just don't need to... Guys don't need to be talking now. Right away, she received an ascension item. She's just going to use it now, though she's 35% of the way to the next level. Her stats scream adventurer. Again, we're intrigued at this path for her to see if a second ascension from Bishop might lead to a better path for her. This one right here utilizes her attack power. But if this one here leads to a path that also utilizes her attack power, and in a better way, the way that gives her just more power, more usefulness overall than whatever the second ascension is from this. That's why it's like this game might try to fake you out in such a way. Might gotta be ready for that. But we're still gonna go with this. Okay. Solid bunch of numbers on her. Okay, so let's see this thing. Chapter 6 of Darkstone, and that is fun. Yeah, that's... We trust you mean that. Like, just... That is... You're not being sarcastic there. We don't remember Darkstone, each individual chapter. But we do recalling it being good. Like, we... Just... He thought it was very good. Kill the boss or run. Why did that immediately remind me of the movie Falling Down? We have not seen Falling Down. Speaking of ascending, what would be the worst FE character to share a joint with? There are many of them. You have to think about those who are just a little bit too paranoid. Just either them or the people who, you know, who just bug out. Okay? They're never fun weed fellows, okay, as they call them in the 50s. Others would include people who are just too potheadish. Like, there are those groups of potheads who are evangelizing the great plant of THC, talking about its benefits, talking about the good things it does. No, let's face it. This guy is just looking for the dankest bud at the cheapest prices. Okay, don't pretend like you're not. Pretend you're, and it's like, you gotta do everything on weed, bro. It's like, it sounds like you got substance abuse. Those types. Now, what Fire Emblem units might fit that qualification? Well, that's for us to think about. But plenty of Fire Emblem units do have, they have psychological issues regarding paranoia. So, and they should not come within a 10-foot pole of any of the ganja. Let's give her a... Give her a bow. Which bow are you taking? You'll take this one. So here's the thing. Recall last time, Pluto here did very well against these guys over here. Pluto did very well. Now, he's going to do much less well against the enemies who are coming up. The reinforcements coming up from the Paladins. They're coming to get him. So what we should do is have his buddy, say Talia here. She was his buddy. A cheerleader of sorts, go here. Maybe get her a slicer bow, because those are designed to knock puked paladins off their perches. Let's give her one of those, actually. Let's swap that out. And she can also use a barrier staff on him. Shamans got rhythm. Shamans have rhythm, that's for sure. And everyone else is pretty much going to be going this way here. Everyone else is going to be, they're going to be dominating here. The issue we have with doing that is that these two are by themselves, okay? And they are going to be going this way as well. They might be going down, or they might be adjoining these guys. They are going to be baiting these three right here at first, and they're going to be hitting them with the old bait trick by coming around here. Now, they could actually go here, couldn't they? And we're actually probably down a few units here. Look at this. We thought we were only down one. No, we have 2 empty spaces here. Okay. Okay, 3 empty spaces. How many units are dead here? Inane Dream says, imagine this song in a club. Well, that's a club you're going to go to exactly once and then never again. I like the way this is going. Let's just try it. There are various conversations that may happen here. She looks semi-recruitable, and her words imply a semi-recruitable character. Her bio implies somebody who is semi-recruitable. Here's her bio. A little bit goofy. We all know how Romhackers like to throw their goofy units into the mix. And this hack likes to play around with the volume. The song is not that good to be put on blast. It simply isn't. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So the plan is to, again, these two are going to bait these guys over here. They're going to bait them. Okay. Well, her tome is goofy. This Myron, this right here. This is good. This number is not good. This number's pretty bad. And these numbers are pretty bad too. So that's, but then again, in a defense +5, she's going to be a tough nut to crack. Okay, she's going to be a tough nut to crack. Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. Speak to Mr. Cag over here. What's up, dude? We've gotten slipshods, you say? Okay. Okay. She just explained why it's not as small as you may think. It's a pretty vital strategic point. Okay, cool. Raider, I don't even know her. And we are going to simply go up over here. The game's going to penalize you if you run, and we don't really plan on doing that here. Okay, we're going right up to Cagney. That's a good idea. That's a good start. Cagney is very well suited to handle your blades. He's got great defense. Attack speed also very good. Look at this right here. He's going to be able to punch right through you. Oh yeah, he's going to hit you twice. Yeah, it's Cagney's gonna be rather dominant up in this bitch. Little Ed, what's up? Would rather have a Devil Eclipse. Not familiar with what a Devil Eclipse is. We've probably heard of it. Simply not by that name. So how to bait these guys? How to bait these guys? These two are effectively going to stand right here in the interest of baiting these guys. When they start coming to us, we're going to start curling away. That's how it's going to be. But they're going to... we understand these two have a support, so they're going to try to warm that here. I say Hector here looks cool. Like this Hector And yes, we got to get one of these for ourselves. We are huge supporters. We are huge admirers. We are huge appreciators of the slam the axe on your backside and then leap in for the attack animation. You got to get one of those units just for the sake of that. And Cagney's going to hit you twice. Oh, like an eclipse, that works like a deviled axe. Okay. A deviled eclipse. That's devilish. Okay, so these guys are taking the bait. They're taking the bait. We expected they would. All right. So we have concerns about these paladins popping up. They do. They got good movement range, though it looks to be a little nerfed from what it used to be. It used to be 8. Now it's 7. Yeah, see the 7? And then again, maybe the next level of paladin is up to 8. Cool, so we're going to be putting you where she is. Talia is going to cheerlead for you. The tree will cheerlead. What do you have, Sword Slayer? You should have it. Okay, we are in a position privileged enough where we can see who may be able to get some experience gained as a result. Some levels, and we're not going to be in that position very often. Oh, Cagney, let's get him a level. He's almost there. Let's just have him get this kill. He can also go out and bait this guy while he's at it, and he's going to. Dominant Cagney, it's simply what he's doing. You go, why don't you bait this one? You're also going to be near these slithery schismatics over here, and we are no fans of slithery schismatics. Cool. Raise your shades for Cagney gains today. Okay. That was not bad. I mean, you got to figure this is going to be good for something for you. We didn't go Executioner because lack of access to magical swords, we don't think we've gotten any to this point. And this number is not very good. That being said, it's creeping upward. It's creeping upward. There's got to be some way to use it to your advantage. I am as close as a dodge tank as we've got, but this number is too high. Cool. Here's what we're going to do. What we don't like is him out here by his own damn self here. I mean, this number isn't bad. But he's in the way of 4 enemies. You're one of them. And these 4 all have a weapon triangle advantage against Cagney over here. We can maybe try to give him a weapon triangle advantage. The problem with doing that is that puts Edison, little e, in the way here. Now, little e is, again, aspiring to dodge tankism himself. Again, look at this. This number, very high. Very high. He needs to be hit by all 3 shines, though, to die. And we are going to be taking that chance. This is very early in the battle. And this is the time to take such chances. Oh. So she does not have Lightbreaker. He does not have it. Who has it, by the way? Somebody's got to have it. We don't think it's on among Milla's crew. By the way, who still needs to ascend? We think it's just Varys. He's the only, unascended who is still alive. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do is that we're actually going to be putting little e right here with a javelin. Okay? See how they like that. You're going to just stand way over here. Stand way over there. Okay, they can't hit you. And you could take a single hit if you needed to. You're going to stand here. You're going to be cheerleading for him. You're trying to get that A support with him. You got to believe that this has to get to an A with the guy here. He's got to believe that that's going to be a thing. So you just stand right up next to him. Raider, just again get a little closer here. We understand that there are Pukid rogues coming to get these chests here. There are probably Pukid rogues on the other side to get those chests there. And we're going to assume that these chests here are a little bit more valuable than the chests here, which are easier to get. It's gotta believe that. There's a chest up somewhere too. Down somewhere. They're here. Cool. And Varys is good. Like, he's definitely good. Which might be why he doesn't need an ascension. It's because he's good without an ascension. Yeah, this is a big map. This is a big map. Respect it. Okay, good start for Big K over here. Good start. Oh man, look at this. Cagney is getting all the action. Cagney's getting all the action here. He's making sure it's like, no, that experience, that is Cagney experience. It's to be for nobody else. It shall not go to anybody else. Okay. So we have it on good word that Pluto... Well, actually, what's-her-face over there? Tree might be at a weapon triangle disadvantage against the Dark Mages. Might be. Okay. Little E playing quarterback there. He's got a 100% completion pass rate throwing it like that. Okay, so Cagney, despite the weapon triangle disadvantage, is still not getting hit by very much. And he's still dropping doubles on him. Still dropping doubles on him. Okay. He's okay, baby. Genealogy of Peace. Now, this is genealogy of, well, him. We don't think he's made of the best of genes if you look at this. Look at this here, these numbers. Don't give any credence to much genetic faith. But he's going to stick this lance up your ass and see how you like it. Cool. Yeah, we're going to take this chance. Let's not see you get 27 here, okay, Edison? Good. Cool. Okay, so who is best suited? We would like to have everybody here killed. All of the slithery schismatics, as well as this tin can, killed. See that happen, starting with you. Good. Good start. Good start. It's just trivially easy. Yeah, strong men make good times. Gotcha. Well, they might imply a sequel of sorts. Okay, Blanche is going to do just the right amount of damage. She knows how to satisfy here. Though we're not sure this lime green thing is working out for you. Lime green. Not many. First of all, it's green. And we get it. You're not green. The wyvern is green. And we're not fans of the color green around here. Still. What's going on down here? What's going on down here? You are going on down here. Okay. Who else is going on down here? Mage Knights. Cool, fine. We've got to believe that there are going to be reinforcements coming down here. This is just how this game is. So, A certain enemy has access to little E up here. Let's not give this one the satisfaction of being able to just body little E. That's not going to happen. Instead, Felicity's going to be like, yeah, my name is Felicity and I rule. Let's see if we have any other... No other swords. She still is, given her above-average strength. She's been outperforming in that area. More than capable of that plain iron sword. She has proven it. Cool. Now reinforcements ambush swans. Well, they may ambush swans. That'd be a strange thing to do. It's like, what are you doing? Swans are beautiful creatures. Leave them alone. Swans may be beautiful creatures, but little E. You gotta do something about that. Not that weird hair color job here. It's like there's no detail in that hair. Do something about it, baby. Bless you! Okay, Cagney is going to get this kill. An off chance he ascends, or he gets to another level. We don't think he quite will, though. Oh, fuck, he's not getting the kill. Fuck you, Baltimore. Does she really have to get this kill? We'd really rather not that be the case. Okay, fine. So who is this guy going to go after? Who is this slithery schismatic going to go after? Probably you or you. Low resistance. Low resistance, yep. Just an opportunity. Neither one of these can attack. Can fight back. Tell you what, you heal Cagney, and then Cagney can heal up Little E. Actually, you can just do that from up here. Show off your range a bit, why wouldn't you? You're the great Cagney, why wouldn't you just show off the range? Cool. Okay, so there's this crew here. There is this crew here. Now, let's see her weapon triangle. Jiggery-pokery here. Yeah. Oh, well, come on. So, are you good against dark magic? Yes, you are effective against the magic of darkness. You're simply going to go back here because he has a tome designed to, well, break tomes. A few different things. It's actually a pretty good question. Inane Dreams on Twitch asks, how do we get the idea for the green screen? How did IRL Andrew Benintendo get the idea to use the green screen? A few different ideas came about from that. A few different that came out as a result of a few different ideas. Way to go, Pluto, by the way. The first is that if we're going to be doing this, if we're serious about giving this a shot, we're going to be spending a lot of time sitting down, so it's not good for you. Spending hours upon hours just hunched over your computer like this, sitting down, that's no good way to go through life. You doing this? She's okay, baby, she's okay. Secondly, as inspired by IRL Andrew Benintendo, like, grew up in a part of the world where it's a lot of very high temperatures and very high humidity and cold winters. We grew up in a spot, in a room, without the greatest climate control, so we took great interest in the weather, more than most people do. And one thing we liked is that we liked dynamic meteorologists. They could get anybody interested in weather. Given that, their 2.5 minute segment, they could get even the most indifferent, cynical viewer to just, if they're good enough at their craft, to not change the channel. We like to think that we are good enough to get non-Fire Emblem fans interested in doing this. We are dynamic enough to do that. So at least this is that is the part of it. That's that part of it. It's just we thought about that, those two combined, and the way we've seen like Fire Emblem streamers before. We've seen them. It's all right. It's cool. But we just added that extra little panache. Just actually explain what's going on. Talk about that like we know what's going on. And just add a little dynamic effect. We thought that'd be nice. Because like Fire Emblem is about like 98% thinking about what you're going to do next. And we try to make that interesting. Couple of rogues. There is a little bit of fatigue that sets in at around hour 3 on most days. It's not enough to be, I mean, if you look carefully, you could probably tell, Shobi. If you look carefully, you can probably tell, but I don't think it's deleterious enough to really impact the quality of the stream. We've always had very good stamina to do this. We've always just had IRL Andrew Nintendo simply had a bit more than that of most. It's actually a very complicated thing to explain. So that isn't the biggest issue. It's not a terribly big issue. This said, if we're going to extend the length of our streams and we are entertaining that notion, there should be ways to sit down, because standing up like this, especially because IRL Andrew Nintendo's job actually does involve quite a bit of standing. There's just stand-up desks everywhere, and there's stuff to do while standing up. That's other things as well. So we spend a lot of time standing, and that's not really good for you either. So we're thinking, like, if we are to extend the length of the streams, if we are incentivized enough to do that, we're thinking about, you gotta think about ways to sit down for a little while. Maybe between battles, that'd be a good time to do it. We know what goes on in that scene. Well, if you ever like worked a job as a cashier, you know that they're like essentially in like solitary confinement often. Often you have this little like 3 foot by 3 foot square spot that they really can't move from for 2 hours. We're not quite that restrictive. We have this, I believe this is 12 feet long, but it's not all on screen. Either way, and this is a lot more than what a cashier has to do. So we're not quite just in that little, we don't have solitary confinement. Well, cashiers don't usually spend the whole time sitting down. Or standing up, rather. It's like, oftentimes you do get breaks for, like, sometimes there are exceptions, of course. Every few hours, you'll get a break for a little while. They know this. And, like, when things are slower, they'll do other things. So that said, what are you doing? It's not the life we would choose if given a choice. Okay, so she's alive. Yes, she's very much alive. 1 HP, as we said, is all she needs, as we're very fond of saying. You have a sword on your person, and that's interesting and curious. He doesn't have a sword reaper. Why do you... Raider could do some serious damage to that uppity, what's that, Rune Blade? True Blade over there? She's likely to ascend to her. She's looking at her future self and wishes to cut her down, but she's not in a position to do that, at least not now. Okay, let's look down here at what's going on. We have a couple of rogues over there. We think we can do something to them, like you for one. Actually, who should do it? Maybe you? Oh, you have a physics staff. All right, cool. You know what? Little E is likely to get an ascension soon, so let's go ahead and shove this up her ass a couple of times. Oh, that's not a kill. The question is, who goes that way and hangs out with the, hangs out over there? Gonna go and get those rogues out of the picture. You're actually a pretty good candidate for that. Tell you what, why don't you do that here? You need to be healed up. Attack speed of 20. Cool, alright. Your attack speed is 26, so you're actually doubling up those very swift rogues. And Blanche is gonna double this axe in your face. Yeah, that's exactly what she's going to do. That's an idea there. That's an idea there. In Dreams, that's an idea. Another idea, we have, oh, Blanche getting just the right amount of X for gains. Everybody raise their shades for some Blanche gains. Okay, we can work with that. A non-terrible set of defensively oriented gains. We can dig it. We can dig it. All right. First of all, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, cool. Oh, crap, look at your range. Okay. Well, she's going to step in there and just be the decoy. She's going to go baiting. Wasn't that exact gain set? Actually, it probably was. Octavia had two ascension choices. If she would have gone with the flight route, we do believe that was. She went the huntress route, and that gave her better gains. Let her keep her individual unique weapon. That was cool. What you're gonna do? Oh, wait, you can support, can't you? That's an A support. You're gonna do that after you get this heal on. No, you're not going to. You're probably needed to get the kill down there. So first of all, you're going to power staff here. You're going to get another turn after this. Cool. Now you are going to go ahead and try doing this. You're going for a crit here. Hold on. How much damage are you doing? Not enough. All right, let's see how this one goes. Things getting spicy over here. Okay. just like her mother. Isn't that just wholesome and precious, everybody? Isn't that just warm the heart? Irregardless, that's the best word in the English language. It's got to be. It's the greatest word in the English language. It's a great way to find out these faux intellectuals. They use the term irregardless. It's a great way to just say, you're trying really hard, aren't you? You're trying a little too hard. And that phrase says a lot coming from someone dressed as a 1700s Husarian cavalry commander. I mean, I'm going to say we have a little bit more faith in his ability to lead a nation than Milla's, although Milla's would make things interesting with her impulsiveness. Cool. Ah. Okay, so this went up by 3 as a result of that spiel. Let's see how well you do, E. Oh, we got the crit. That's what we were looking for, babies. That's what we were looking for. So we were a little bit concerned that a couple of our units were a little bit in danger there, but nah. Little E has it going on. Go ahead. We've been saying some good things about you. Saying some good things about you, okay. They've clearly inspired you to greatness. This is what one of our great friends in Europe there, Frederick the Great of Prussia. He said it's inspire your units with positive reinforcement. Give them the confidence they have to reach what they are capable of. Sometimes those are good words. Sometimes those are good words. Back at it, babes. Back at it. Let's go. So now Raider is not needed to go at them with his very subpar skill. Hold on. Very subpar skill. This number is not good. And that lady surely was beating him here, too. And he had a weapon triangle disadvantage. It's like Frederick the Great. The Prussian great, the Prussian legend knew what was going on out there in NoCo. Okay. Ooh, look at little E over there. All right, making a miss on that 68. Way to go. Oh, hitting him twice. He is going in over there. All right. He is leaving nothing behind. Okay. Yeah, Felicity is a bit overmatched here. Cool. And Pluto continues to slowly peck away at these guys over here. Gotta wonder. Pluto's in a choke point. Can he just 1v everybody in this choke point here? Let's see the gains. Fuck yeah, look at him go over here. That Myron magic. Look at Becoming that tank, baby. This is what he's best known for, but it's okay if he doesn't get it every time. If he gets this and this, even going to the gym for good measure, getting those gains at the gym. Yeah. I mean, this is still, he's going to lose an arm wrestling match to your average 12-year-old boy, but, you know, details, details. Let's put this in the hall. This hack were to be set in some vision of Noko, yeah, it would be somehow that would track, that would play. Okay, let's see how you do here. Nice, all right. Now again, the question we still have is about Felicity over there. She needs to get her dodge tank on. You can see her HP is below half, and she's got a dagger to be thrown at her. Oh fuck! As well as this. See what happens. See what happens. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nimbly dodge that girl. She's showing off the dance moves over there. That was a cool animation. We were standing in front of it, but we look cooler. But that was a cool animation. Let's just say, who is this? The Archsage? Okay, looking kind of cool there. I'm not going to say you pull off the cape, but you don't not pull off the cape. Oh, they're going for the chests. Gotcha. And you guys are going for chests as well. Gotcha. So we couldn't help but notice that these guys, there's no reinforcements popping here quite yet. These pew kits have started to move, these traveling minstrels here. It looks like that they're playing a flute here. It looks like a harp or something that they've got in their hand here. Yeah, that thing we were supposed to do, we did it. That thing our units were supposed to do, hey, we did it. So Raider is in a great spot here. He can do some serious damage over here. I don't think they're dancers. I don't think they are. No, they don't have dance there. We do miss the chance. Clara, our dancing girl, ascended to Lynn's right. She looked cool in there. She actually, you know, Lynn. In a different universe, might take up dancing, just be good at it. You think that would be an interesting call for her to do, an interesting calling for her. Now, she would not be the plaything of all sorts of needless criticism online. Okay, so Pluto is going to just take this choke point all by his own damn self. We've decided this is going to happen. That's going to be the Pluto choke point. Fuck you, Pluto! No wonder you're not a planet anymore. Get out! 71. Paladins are kind of fast, and we do believe he's very much lacking in skill. Talia is anxious to use this bow. And she's going to. Let's get her off the map right now. Yeah, it's his choke point, all right. He took the choke part of that equation a little bit too literally. Didn't need to do that. Okay, good. So there's a lot going on here. It's like between these guys, we don't quite I mean, this. You gotta believe this guy's gonna drop an item. Let's just have him take the chests. We've got too much going on over here. This is our priority. This is our priority here. Archsage you are. Grand Sage, gotcha. Okay, they do look cool. They look cool. They look cool. Okay. You see her coming at her with a lance. Oh, okay. That's actually a pretty good hit rate on you. Tell you what. Why don't we try this? Okay. Even if she gets hit. Even if she gets hit. Fine. Alright, sweet dodge there, girly. Sweet dodge. Oh, get the gains. Raise our shades for Felicity's gains today. Again, she keeps doing it. This is not a Hall of Gains entrant. But again, she notices her HP is a little low, and she says, yeah, I could use some more of that. She's not wrong there. Well, close only counts for horseshoes and hand grenades. Remember that. Ah, we're hoping that'd be a kill. God damn. Okay, can anyone get this kill just outright here? And we don't trust these rogues as much as they're going for chests instead. We don't trust them to not go for this cheap kill right here for Felicity. We don't quite trust it. We do maybe trust Blanche's ability to double up this puke over here. These flyers, okay. No, don't worry about that. Tell you what. Any chance you can just one-shot this guy over here? Just one-shot them. Oh, look at Edison go. Okay. Okay, we like that. We like that a lot. That's a nice, healthy chunk of power you got there. And that's not something we usually say about Edison. It's not. Unless it's Edison's ability to create electricity in gen. Yeah, that's kind of his thing. But this is the wrong Edison. Missed this 96, and we've got some subscriptions to buy. It's just, Edison, let's save us some scratch, why don't you? All right? Just looked at him and was like, yeah, my name's Edison. Bitch, what about it? Well, he's still worried. He's still worthy of something. Okay, that's good. That's good. It does leave you wide open for this girl to dominate you. Maybe this one too, if they have a light zone. And they don't. Fine. Okay. You will survive, so go ahead and take this kill. You should have healed first there, Ainsley, and then gotten this, but whatever, fine. We'll get by. We'll get by. Cagney can supply some healing if he's got to. We'd rather Cagney supply some offense. In fact, Cagney, we think, has to supply some offense here. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and do some dominating over here. No, you get this one. Okay? Okay, I like that. Go ahead, do it. Like, this one has your weapon triangle advantage. Okay, take that one. Cool, sweet dodge, Cagney. So who finishes off for this 11 HP? Who is going to be the one to do that? Cagney first gets gains. Okay, another solid group of gains. So we can work with that. Can and will work with that. Can and will work with that. Well, the problem is she's in some real trouble now. She's in some real trouble, Felicity there. Okay. Just that steady axe of Raider getting it done. Show us something good right here. Okay, here's the rare 2 HP gain. We saw Tristan gain one of those, and now here's one for him. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm going to take a look at your odds of that happening right now. 110, so your odds of getting that are 10%. Cool. Blanche. First, what are your odds of killing her? What are your odds of killing her? Attack of 24. Resistance of 7. Okay, so you definitely kill her. Hit 122. Your avoid is 68. Okay, so you're going to be putting up about a 60 hit rate on her. And you're not going to come especially close to killing, no. So you just whisk her away. Whisk her away, baby. Just go right here. That's where you're going to go. Cool. All right. Let's see how Pluto handles himself over here. We think it's going to be quite well. Pluto having some trouble with his paladin. We think we know Pluto's problem. We think we know Plu's prob. This shall inspire him to increased accuracy among many other things. This shall inspire him to many things. Some of them good. And this one just keep on trying, baby. Cool. Okay, these tin cans are moving now. Fine. Okay. Okay, cool. What are your gains? Let's see them. Got into little E over here. You on something? Did you find some good gear across the border? Like, you can't just get this in any part of Mexico. You got to go far, far beyond the border, maybe even into Central American. This is some interesting stuff. We got to worry about the side effects, but not now. We're going to commemorate this in the hall. That should be like a skill somebody has in Inane Dreams on Twitch. This should be, we got this idea for a skill right now. It's like somebody's gains are like terrible. Their gains are terrible. But if they get hit and can't and do no damage, they, it's like they dodge, they get hit. They miss. They'll get experience regularly. And if they get a level on one of those exp bonus times, their rate of gains doubles at least. And this is the face of someone who isn't screwing around anymore. He's had enough of being the lesser sibling. And we've already been over this. He's overtaken Milla, as far as we're concerned. Like, he's overtaken her. Not so much here, but just with this crew he's got. We understand that there's probably a good chance we're going to have to do this with Milla's crew as well. Like, she's holed up somewhere else, and that's likely going to be under attack very soon. But she does look really cool there, I gotta say there. Wood Would Talia have ascended to this? Because it'd almost be worth it to just, forgo her adventure, just so she could turn into this. Well, or they could just be like a tank. Okay. Heavy dagger. I like the sound of that. Okay, so are those guys dropping those items on us? Cool. Alright, who's standing in the way? Standing in the way there. Is this a job for Cagney? We think it is. Cagney's just gonna stand there, arms crossed, like, sup, bitch? What you got, freak? I got this, what have you got? They have actually light daggers, and those have a chance to actually do some pretty good damage if they stack. They actually do have a chance to do some damage. They've got this right up over here. They've got these. Oh, okay. And we should get that. That seems pretty good. Let's see this guard. Let's see this guard. Okay. Okay. Plus 20 luck. Plus 20 luck. You feel like giving that to Octavia? I mean, she could probably take this speed. She could probably take that just fine. Just give that to Octavia and say, yeah, your rate of attacking, of going again, is literally 50% now. I mean, her dodging is going to be reduced, but this is just how it goes. Let's see how we do here. Let's see how we do here. I mean, these guys exist. They shouldn't, but they do. How unfortunate. Let me just see this. Hold on. I mean, we know this is not ideal. You have a door key, but not a chest key. We get it. You can steal stuff out of chests. Or maybe you can't. All right, let's worry about these two. Do something about them. You're a good candidate for that task, aren't you? Okay. Okay, you're a little far away from your cheerleader here. Tell you what, first, you're just going to power staff this right here. Just power staff, that's what you're going to be doing right here. We're interested in getting both of these sages out of there, but we're afraid we don't have the firepower for it. Okay, so that should now, with that power staff here, with her moving here, it should allot little E a little bit more, these numbers should go up. He now has her A support cheerleading. Do it. Crit, baby, crit. Okay, you dodge, baby, dodge. I'm really looking forward to getting this one off the map here on that turn. This is fine, but this means that it's going to be exceedingly difficult to... Okay, we think we can do this. We think we can do this just fine. Ooh, he's getting hit twice. Damn, that's some bad juju. Just curious, how well are you doing over here? Not well enough. And we understand that you're not quite potent enough to, yeah. All right, Raider, this is your chance. Do it. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Just straight up and direct. Just, you only need 5 frames. That's his entire animation. You are gonna go, because you did that, you can easily go up over here and just say, Cagney, bitch, who the fuck is you? You hold a tome. It is called a lightning tome. Let me see this. We're gonna do this? Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Where's Felicity? Where's Felicity? Here she is. Okay, cool. This is an 8. Okay, this is an 8. That number is 8. This number is 13. Right. This number is 11. Okay, she's fine. What's gonna happen? No. No, we're gonna have this one open this door. Then we're gonna get him. Drop Felicity right there. Where do we put you? Where do we put you? Like, we wouldn't mind you just baiting this guy. Would not mind a little bit of baiting. And we wouldn't mind you showing off that, the power of that slicer bow. We almost kind of regret, because of how cool that one unit looks. Just maybe have her do that. It's okay, not bad. Good set of gains. Good set of gains. And we are appreciators of style over here. So, are there going to be any other units who can become one of these? What are they called? Grand Sages. And you're coming for us. You're coming. Oh, okay. This is interesting and curious indeed. Cool. Well, Uta could probably become a Grand Sage. Just gotta make sure she stays alive. You just look at her funny and she dies. Okay. At least we think she can go that way. You can definitely go this way here. What are you doing here? Come on, what are you doing? Look at you. You think you got a chance against Pluto over here? Pluto is a freaking planet. A dwarf planet, but a planet all the same. Well, you think you got a chance against Pluto there? We tend not to agree. Still has not been hit over here. We understand that Pluto, speed is his calling card. That's his main thing. And like resistance too, he does very well with there. But he's the best dodge tank here. You saw Felicity keep getting thunked, so we had to rescue her out of there. Maybe she's even better than Octavia. Who knows? Speaking of whom, she should be here. And again, he continues. He continues doing it. Okay. Way to go 2 for 2 on those 74s, baby. Okay, so now Raider is in... He's in some trouble. He didn't know he'd get this close to boss lady here, but he did. He is within range of... I'm going to show you. This one, of course, and this tin can over here. Likely going to be the recipient of all 3 attacks. Oh, okay. You're going for that. You're going for that. Oh, look at Ainsley over here. She's like, bitch, come at me with that big gaudy spear. But we do, like I said, style points through the roof on this guy. Like, armors generally do well with style. Like, it's It's just that style of style in this setting. It's just so cool. Not the low-level tin cans. Nah, they look clumsy, and when they ascend to generals, very good. When you get here, ooh, there is not a best-dressed competition you will not win. Unless it's a wet t-shirt contest, in which case, they shouldn't be entering that. Okay, we figured this was going to happen. It's like, if they... Okay, oh, what a way to make him miss there, baby. Okay. You figured that if they would have double, triple teamed him, he would not... He would have... we might be having a eulogy right now. And Pluto. Showing him what's up. Well, now with that armor he's got on, there'd probably be some wet t-shirt contest somewhere he'd win. Show us some good gains. Okay. The first clunker we've seen in a good long while. We're not happy about it. You know, you gotta... We know that you consider yourself mentally superior, and you probably consider yourself superior in other ways. Well, let's start gaining like it. Dismissed. Dismissed, Pluto. Just like you're dismissed from planetism. Well, you're, yeah, just dismissed. They have passed, don't they? These fuckers have passed. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Chance you can throw a spear here. Why, yes, you can. Okay, and you may just hit him. Any chance you can do some damage here? Which one of these should we get? Well, this is the one that's within range. We'd really like this heavy dagger. That'd be very good. So if you can get it, get it. Which you can't. And no one is within range of getting it. So, not even you, yeah. But can you do this? Oh, you dominate. But we actually are thinking of having you go ahead and grab these chests here. Can you do that? We don't need that light dagger. Do you got a chance for critting? You have no chance for critting. Gotcha. Oh, but you just get this kill outright. Oh, that's impressive. You can't kill this one, can you? We've been over this. Yeah, you can't do that. And despite your movement-enhanced capabilities, you can't really just meander your way to that one. That's the one we're really looking for, but that's not really in the cards for us, is it? You get away from her, Raider. You just do it. We understand you possess a hammer. Okay. You got 2 shots to do this. Oh, man. Hopefully you just need the one. All right, show us some good gains, Raider, today. Okay, solid set of gains. We can definitely work with that. Easily. We can make that happen. So, first of all, you power staff here. You power staff this bitch. Cool. Now, your offensive firepower may be needed to do this, and that's just fine. Tell you what, why don't you do this? Okay, cool. You don't need to crit here. But if you did, that wouldn't be the worst thing, so... Okay, that's what we most needed to... Oh, look at you. Okay. You did crit there, but your crit was cucked. Oh well. We couldn't help but notice that you don't have Wary Fighter, but you do have this. Okay, cool. Rampart 1117, that's most unfortunate. We'll have to have our people speak with Twitch's people about this, because you had quite a streak going, we recall. You had 55 just a few streams ago. We actually find this most disturbing and vexing. And head-scratching. Gotta wonder. I mean, you're on a historic pace. A feverishly historic pace there, Rampart 1117. But good to see you popping in here, baby. Good to see you. Starberry Lemonade, good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Gunkai, yeah, actually, we played a hack, a previous hack. It was that one inspired by Three Houses, which case there were guns there. Of course, our units never got to get any. It was just exclusively enemy. And they did additional damage to at least horses, so at least some guns did. That was actually kind of nifty. But good to see you, Starberry Lemonade. Good to see you. And yes, Bazba is our guy. He was our guy in Darkstone. Because if you wanted nothing to do with Bazbaing it out of there. Okay, so we're going to be getting this, assuming you don't flub this, and if you flub it, she can pick up the slack. Okay, so we're going to be getting that cool thing, provided she, just, okay, just relax, Blanche. A 68% chance of completing this pass. Go ahead and do it. Yeah. Okay, so she gets the item. She gets the item. Cool. And we are going to put this away so that we remember to give it to Octavia when the time comes. And again, there might be some bosses for whom crits are elevated, and it might be good for them. Of course, that -4 speed is, again, not great. We wonder, like, what's going on up here? What's going on up here? We don't wonder here. Let's try this. We were hoping for something a bit more damaging. That's fine. Okay. Has Pluto taken any damage here? Is Pluto taken any damage in this choke point? He has not this whole time. He's been here 4 turns. And he will continue taking no damage here. Yeah, mounted, especially like Cavaliers, it's like, especially like Game Boy Advance Cavaliers are just way too much utility. Okay, Edison knows what to... Edison is increasingly confident as a fighter. Okay, let's see this number here. This is 17. Okay, this should be a kill, because this number next turn is going to be cut in half, provided that he doesn't crit, and in that number, it's just, he's still going to get the kill. He's still going to put this tin can into the recycling bin. This is usually a tin can. You'd go out to a bar. You have these cans there, look cool. You take that can home, but you put it on your shelf. That's the kind of can this is. And little E is putting it on his little shelf. A personality nerf, yeah. Okay. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Felicity is going to be... What have you got in your hands here? A light dagger. Again, not terribly much interest in that. This does have, some utility to it. But you're just going to follow this pukehead like a lost puppy. And whatever they take, you're going to be interested in getting them from behind. We're going to assume that we can't get to these two. Like, our units don't quite got what it takes. All right. You, again, just follow you. You don't need this kill now. You just don't need it. So you're not going to get it quite yet. Pay attention to these halberdiers. Do they have some kind of void curse on them? Oh yeah, wait, no, this is not the boss. The boss is affixed to a position. She's simply going to double up on Raider here. Fine. Okay. Raider has made this one miss a couple of times, so you understand she's probably very frustrated about that. Let's go, Pluto. Okay, Pluto hit it both of them, so now Tree back there should be able to get that kill with her slicer bow, and she's been doing very well with it. And Pluto just keeps chipping away. Chipping his way to greatness over there. That's what he's doing. That's one way to get to greatness, chipping. We don't recommend eating paint chips as a way to get to greatness, though. Dragon Shield. Okay, so do we wait to see what's in the other one, or do we take the Dragon Shield? We don't think we can mathematically get to these two here. We don't think our units can get that. They are not numerous enough to do that. Sentinels are here. Are they armored? Let's see if they are. They look armored, and they are in other hacks. They are not here. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Well, we know that on your first turn, you're going to be taking care of business here. Actually, could you maybe get over here, like, before they leave? With your power staff? That'd be very dangerous. And our units can't do that very well, at least. Maybe Pluto can go and show them what's up. Because now Pluto is roaming like a madman over here. Actually, Pluto might just be able to get all the way over there. Because it's going to be this one right here is going to presumably be taking the chest. Well, actually, no, this one is, this one's taking the chest. Cool. Speaking of taking the chest, how well do you do here, bare-chested maniac? Okay, yeah, that's right, you do get killed here if you don't dodge. How well do you do here? Let's see this. Okay. Let's go for that crit, baby. Not a crit, but fine. Now, let's go ahead and see this over here. Don't like those odds. Don't like those odds one bit. So you're going to do this. And you're going to power staff here. So even if Raider does swing on and miss, he does that a notable amount. He'll definitely survive. Do it, baby. Do it. Do it, baby. Do it. Do it, baby. Do it. Do it. There you go. There you go, Raider. Coming through, baby. Coming through. Hit rate over 70. Yeah, that's celebrate that. It's got to commemorate that. Their Starboy Lemonade hit rates over 70. To be fair, our units are doing a pretty good job connecting on these hits that have a very non-nominal chance of missing. Not beating the allegations, but definitely beating the hit chances. That's... Just say that with someone who looks like Pluto does, just take a look at this guy. Like, no matter what the allegation that surrounds this face, it wouldn't surprise anybody. None shall be surprised. You're going to go help out with these halberdiers if you need to do it. Yeah, Starberry Lemonade, we are of the thought that bad design was the goal. Increasingly so. Oh. She should have moved first. Oh well. No big deal. No big deal. It's almost like we're trying to get her this way, but these two combined are probably going to kill her. So it's like we were like... With all that movement range on her, you'd think that she could catch up to these thieves over here. Because you gotta believe something nifty is in those chests. That chest, I should say. And even if not, that chest key is pretty good. Pretty good. Though we definitely plan on deploying a thief in every map that we're allowed to. So you are simply going to heal up your guy over here. They don't need to draw attention in from those pukeheads. They are coming right at us. We don't need to bait them. This is a no baiting zone for us. Cool. Oh, and welcome again. If this is not Hall of Gains worthy, I'm a little disappointed. I need Ainsley will need a talking to. I mean, yeah, it's Hall of Gains, but you got a good defensively oriented set of gains here. But we're expecting like a little bit more. I mean, you're shoring up your weaknesses here. We do notice enemies putting up big numbers here, so this nerfs that a little bit. Okay. It's with reluctance that we do this, but we're going to. Now, Rampart 1117 is correct. We're not going to enthusiastically put forth multiple gains animations. We just aren't. But one is a good amount. Infinite durability should mean other shenanigans, yep. We think that we're of the thought that the hacker probably thought that item durability was a little annoying. And just besides like physics staffs and other more fringy items, including likely this, your siege items. Yeah, those are probably limited. And killing weapons actually do have unlimited uses, but they're nerfed by quite a bit. They come with a -3. They come with a 3-point resistance and defensive debuff. Okay, a Sage Charm is pilfered. Okay, cool. Well, we're taking one of those, either one of those. Hero Crest. What? Oh, what's that? Okay, that guy did a cute thing over there. Can this guy leave on this turn? Ah, maybe so. What does the Hero Crest do? It's not that good, actually. I mean, it's okay. We'll try to get it, but if we don't, it'd just be like, whatever. It's just like, these things happen. They may, but it will make them easier to kill, like... It's like you're put a killing edge in somebody's hand, okay. But they'd better have like a crit plus 15. Or very good defense. Or just be going up against an archer or something, because they become a lot more fragile. Okay, you 4 should be able to have enough firepower to get rid of these guys here. If only the Hero's Crest could fix little E. I mean, He needs it here. And like here. Doesn't need it here. Does not need it there. Maybe you should talk to Talia. Maybe that'll get you something. I mean, we understand you have a support with Talia. Yeah, there it is. But you're already A'd up with Ainsley. So let's go ahead and do this. Guy's got some defense on you. Okay, that's not bad. How much you hitting her for? 23. Provided that they hit, so we're going to put you out here. Maybe against better judgment, but we're going to do this. And we're hoping for crits here. Oh, that's a crit there. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Will we be getting any of these guys? Sentinels. Well, Dania would have likely ascended into that, but... oh, well. You can get this kill, can't you? Just outright. Yes, you can. Very good. Oh, nearly to gains. Nearly to gains. Let me get a look. Let's get a look at him. There's a good chance that this is like a big plot moment. There's a good chance that he gets a mandatory ascension after this battle. Because if you look at it here, we saw Carlisle over there, end of the last battle. Second ascension. He received his ascension before any other unit could get an ascension themselves. Before we saw a single Master Seal. Little E ascended. Ditto Milla. So let's see if we can get this to 10. See if we can get that to 10. See if we can get that to 10. All right, Blanche is here. She exists. She exists. Okay. Like this. Do it. Dodge. Fine. Fine. Little E is here. Oh yeah, we forgot. I always forget she's got this. This is a nifty ability for her. So we understand she's not the most potent unit out there, that's fine, but she's got her ways. Boy, does she ever got her ways. We're not talking about a navigation app either. That's not what she's got. You've got this, and you've got this, and you've got this. And you've got, yeah, we've got, this is essentially the same strength. It just, you lose a lot doing that. Cool, go for it. We are going to be going for crits here. Good. Good. Fine. Everybody here should be able to survive a silver lance to the face. They should. All right, looks like we're just going to get rid of this one outright. Let's just do that nice and easy. Get a, what are you dropping on us? The Sage Charm? Cool, we like that. You miss either of these 99s, and say we have some subscriptions to buy. Never mind. Never mind. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Cagney. They say you heal up your lady over here. I mean, we think she chose you. She was a lot more interested in you than you seemed to be in her. And then we guess you warmed up to her. She was just hung around so damn much. Okay. Oh. Well, let's hope you don't hit her twice. Okay, good. 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 It's like not the fastest unit, but maybe faster than her. Cool. She's alive, baby. Oh, fuck. Well, that's okay. Just a hero. Alright, she's coming to us. She's coming to us. This is fine. So now her movement switches from... Oh, look at that Myra in that attack range. Okay, let's get you out of there. Who gets this kill? Who is best suited to get this kill? Why, it's Little E, isn't he? Okay, okay. Again, we're trying to get her to 10, and this is an important plot moment, so... Oh, fuck. Alright, fine. Do it, baby. Nearly there. Well, she's been here the whole time. What makes it, you know, is the fact she can now move. She couldn't before, now she can. Let's try and see if we can get Talia down here to speak to Little E. Here's the attack range. Cool. You just hang out right up here. So the question now remains, who is best suited to go toe-to-toe with Pukid Boss over here? We were gonna say Cagney. Higher resistance, good speed. Weapon triangle advantage. That's a possibility, strong possibility. What's her resistance at? Probably quite good. $20. What's your attack power at? 23, so that's not actually very good. Let's hang out here. Cool. Cool. So Pluto's chase with the hero crest is, well, it's over, and that's fine. Cool. Hitting 99. Yeah, maybe it is 2. Maybe it is a 2 random... Oh, okay, that's right. He's within range. Okay. She has quite the sharp tongue on her, reminiscent of Miller. Oh! Okay, hit the 33. Hit the 33. Okay, sure. And Pluto has got to have dialogue with her. Well, we can power staff you back to full health and get you out of there. Cool. Well done, well met. And it's very tempting to just have you walk up and say, "Sup, bitch." Oh, that's actually not very good at all. Oh, Talia does have an interesting... Fuck. Forgot to get her a staff, the strengthened staff. Alright. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. Oh, Look at Raider over here. Okay. Raider may be the guy to do this. What's the odds of him getting hit? What are those odds? 55%. They don't hit her very hard, though. Hey, you should have healed up there, girl. Fine. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so maybe she's not quite so recruitable. And she's going to be taking that tone with us. Okay. W Raider right there. And show us some W gains, Raider. Those were not W gains. It was a clunker if we've ever seen one. Say your transgression shall not be forgotten or forgiven quite so easily. Dismissed. Rampart 1117, that mage is... We did see her in a previous chapter. We did see her in a previous chapter. Okay, you cannot get the kill here, so you are going to get this conversation going. What's up, girl? Even bandits have their beauty, and then you put up raiders. Just beautiful portrait on the screen. Okay, how well are you doing against her? Let's just check this out. Oh, look at you. Oh, might as well do this here. And no, you don't have... Just don't. Just don't. Yes, she does. She does. We call her Tree because of her dark orange, barkish colored skin and got green leaves on top. That's what she is. We like that. Okay. Oh, look at Raider making him miss. Making them miss on the 65s. She's made her miss a couple of times. Raider is frustrating her just a little bit. And Raider will continue to frustrate her. Okay. Not so much where she misses yet another attack. Yeah, that's the game heard you there, Rampart 1117. The game heard you and it's like, hey, that Rampart's onto something. Now, would you like to speak with a certain somebody over there? Yeah, just go ahead and do it. Speak with Pluto. What's up, dude? Oh, yeah, this is we've been through this before. We are interested in having, Pluto get up close and personnel. Maybe he'll get like a skill after approaching her. And we're going to give her the option to come at either one of these. She's just running into that corner, isn't she? Yeah, that's Inane Dreams. Just have your people talk to Twitch's people and get that plan in motion. Okay, look at Pluto go. We're going to see something here. Okay, so Pluto is not going to charm her off her feet. It's not going to riz. Not going to riz her. It's not what's going to happen. Let's get him. Let's get him to 10. Oh, crap. That's not going to get you to 10, is it? Well, we can... Here's what we're going to do. It's what we're going to do right here, right now. Well, if there was like a punch out function, it's just have your people punch out, or maybe make that, just incorporate that into the pay. It'll be, this is your pay allowances, but there will be deductions. It's an automatic deduction for everybody for bathroom time. There are ways around this. Drop you like the beat right there. Okay, so who gets this heal? Who gets the seal? It's probably Talia, although neither one gets them to level. So hold on. Yeah, let's just give it to Talia here. So let's hope we can buy a strengthened staff before the next battle. That's actually pretty big that we didn't do that there. Go ahead, baby. Really something if this crit hit here and killed him. Yes, you have. Oh, maybe we can get him to 11 after it's all said and done. Who knows? Okay, not as robust as your other ones, but still we can work with this. Inane Dreams, we have faith in you to do such a thing. Oh, okay, we have her tome as well. Cool. Okay, you don't have a generic looking face there. Okay. He's. We know this is not a representative democracy, but he's, worry about his getting his approval numbers up after this whole kerfuffle. Well, here's what killing you does. Blue hair is about, 38 experience away from another level. That's what it gets him. That's what killing him gets him. And normal faces with normal attire, at least from the chest up, and normal features, they stick out. Like they stick out here if they look a little too normal. This guy here sticks out a bit. It's like, where's your tumbler hair? Where's your peacocking garb? Interestingly, how he just believes his spiel about reanimated corpses. If someone tells you that story, would you be like, hold on for a minute? Particularly someone of an enemy force group we just got done fighting. Oh yeah, we got these reanimated corpses. We gave them sick gains on them too. Oh yeah. Get them good weapons and watch them go. And there's tons of them. We fill the map with them. Hey. He would agree that's good level design, though. Steroids! They just laced they laced your oats with some Debo. Okay, that's how it goes. How convenient. Wings of Desire. Now, we predicted that a similar kerfuffle is happening on the Milla side of things. Or maybe on the Rye side of things, on the Thief Boys side of things. Okay. Niemi here speaks with a certain certitude that she didn't in the original version of the game. Okay. She also cries a lot less, too. Based. Root split. It looks like this could be something of a root split. It's like basically the whole game is a root, just converging roots. Okay, it's like splitting roots. When they aren't split, that's the exception. You even saw Little E's crew, like they were split up. We didn't have access to all of the Little E crew members. Where's Octavia in that? You know, she would have been very helpful there. Like, where was some of these other people? Like, where was Winston? Well, Winston is here, but. Vault SSB, good to see you there, coming to us from YouTube. Yeah, if we are to lead our crew to an inevitable, swift, decisive victory, I say we should look the part. No. Good to see you, baby. Okay. Oh, there she is. There she just kind of popped up here. Hi, Octavia. We've got a nice little item that we got for you in the previous chapter. Think it'd look good in your hands. Though we're worried about that speed reduction on you. You can't afford to be, for the enemies to be able to hit you more. It says a bunch of them are getting drunk off their asses. Why don't you join them, Octavia? Hold on. I'm checking our specs here for a second. Don't you worry, baby. Don't you worry about a thing. All right, cool. This is cool. This is all right. It's like a Tourette's girl is around here somewhere. We don't know where. Probably with this crew. Okay. She's extracting tribute. That's good to see. Here's little Uzi and Lucky. They're here as well. Expo Dojo, good to see you, yo, coming to us from Twitch. Yeah, that says got as much chapters as maybe not quite the Bible. Or the Quran, but Like a Harry Potter book. Sounds about right. And chapters in Harry Potter books are like 2 pages, just blow through. Are the people of Aerith right with this occupation? They'd better be. Now, this crew is extracting so much tribute. Yes, says she. Has she tapped into the loan shark within her and gotten a little bit herself? Vault SSB asks, do you think any of them would spill blood for a chicken sandwich? Well, we hope that our troops would be better behaved than that. And that's really the plaything, the behaviors of those who would oppose Andrew Benintendi, but you know, we do have some morally questionable units within our ranks. And let's just say we wouldn't put it past some of them. Like this one, for one. He thinks he can upstage Andrew Benintendi with this getup. As we said before, you look like you should be in a Phantasy Star game. You know, that's what you look like. Early Phantasy Star from like the Master System days, that's what you look like here. Inane Dreams speaks to us from Twitch, saying to us, looking for a hack? Co-made by Alex Jones. And Zizek. Well, that would be quite the thing to see. That'd be quite the thing to see. Somehow it's probably going to have it's definitely going to have a more memorable plot than what we're seeing here. This is just royals bickering and royals, you know, and their intrigue, at least what they consider intrigue. A peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, it's like, you see, here's the thing. Expo Dojo says they may spill blood for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly is probably a very exotic food to this group here. Like, it's already actually exotic to many people outside the United States. You talk to some people like in Europe, they're like, peanut butter and jam? What monstrosity is this? So, but if some of the more adventurous characters here would be like, you know what? I don't know what those things are, but I'm all about that. Never seen a nation united towards growth. This is usually a sign that dark things lurk, you know, they lurk behind the scenes. And see, we just said this, that motivation can be dire. Yeah, we don't recognize you people. If we do, it was a long time ago. Okay? You'd worry for your life at the first sign of rainfall. Well, yeah, it's because they probably live on the bottom of a mountain, very bottom of a mountain, where mudslides will take out everything. Yeah. A normal person would worry about such things. A normal person probably wouldn't live in mudslide capital of the world, but, you know, most people who populate this particular ROM hack are not especially close to normal. At this point, Inane Dreams, we're just looking for a game. A plot that doesn't involve royals bickering. That would be... It'd be certainly more memorable than what we've got here. Not a coward, I just don't think. You just don't think, okay? Just don't think. You're not here to think. And at least you look recruitable here. You do too, but not quite as much as she does. Is she the sniper? We're guessing she is. Oh, you guys are both snipers. Okay. It would be funny if he had a skill that increased his crit rate with the number of freckles on his face, that guy. We don't trust her. She's wearing green. Oh, okay. This is cute. Okay, we figured she would return. Yogi. Okay, so she was not named, he was named. He is named Lori. Okay. Okay, you can see her hesitance here. We can see her hesitance here. She's... she may be recruitable. She may be recruitable here. She's got the portrait of someone who is somewhat recruitable. She's got this a little bit of a gangster tilt with her, so that could mean anything. But however, her insistence on wearing the color red does not bode well for her intelligence or her recruitability. As for those unaware, red units are only nominally smarter than green units. Rampart 117, we're not sure how crazy she is. Like, she let that one live, so you see here, this one I get on. See, it's... she seems to be questioning her, so... And it's Inane Dream says, we may wish for that. Well, it's not so much that we want it, just be like we would remember it. It's not necessarily better. We would simply remember it. We'll probably remember this ROM hack amongst the ones we've played. Because it's just not good. It's just on such a detour. Here's a woman who is obsessed with revenge. Oh, really? You don't say with a look like this. You don't say. Purification of prison. That sounds like they were doing science experiments on the prisoners. Okay. Yeah, she's... She's got a rant. Again, probably could have been about half as long. This is not the avenue to effectively express such things. And so now we forgot to buy a strengthened staff at the beginning of the previous battle. We have a feeling that the game was designed around that one existing. We're actually like legitimately angry that we didn't do that. Should maybe hang her for her. You know, there were some seditious words being spoken beforehand. It's as good of a reason as any. Based Roman hairstyle Cormag. Yeah, she has messed up on a few different occasions. It's like whenever she would pop onto a battlefield, she'd leave and just, yeah, I'm needed somewhere else, or yeah, it's no fun to just dominate so badly. Oh, there's Carlisle again. Hello. Say hello to Carlisle. Which celebrity should make a Fire Emblem 8 hack? Which celebrity should make a Fire Emblem 8 hack? Huh. Maybe thinking like a brilliant coach. You know, like football. It involves a lot of design on it. You gotta have 11 guys on each side. Okay, that's like a Fire Emblem map. I think he'd know how to design a very good map. Like a good football coach. And one of just direct and to the point. Because this is a very dated way with which to tell the story that they're attempting to tell. So someone who might understand that, either understands what we just said there, or has little desire to tell just a blunt and straight and to the point. Bill Belichick probably comes to mind. He's got a good mind for strategy, and he's not one to just cut straight to the point with his words. He's our pick for that for now. Okay, you two. So was her name's sister? Female Kalish versus the Roman Cormag. Okay. That's actually, she is very Kalish in her nature, although a little crazier. And notably more talkative. She seems to care more about things like ideology and like other things. Kalish is simply first worried about control. There was like no talk about his backstory about why he wished to have power. We like that about him. He's just like, yeah, you're a stepping stone, I'm moving up. Nothing personnel, kid. Teleports behind you. So they each mentioned their respective unique weapon. Let's see if they've received any improvements. Okay, we have all of you here. Cool. Oh yeah, they've received improvements. Lori here. Hi, Lori. Rising Star, you say? Okay. All right. Solid set of gains on Lori. How many arrows can we expect from him? This is 1, 2, 3. 3 arrows. Okay, cool. He's all right. He's all right. Which one of these do you not need? Get this number right here. That's this here. 54% chance, and if she removes burn from herself, it's a notably different number. Again, she can't really afford. She needs for this number to be very high. She needs for that number to be very high, but she's got that in her hands now. And this can change hands. That's arguably the best item. Actually, we think it's without much question the best item there. We were going for the heavy dagger. That would have been cool. It would have been very cool, but our units simply were not there to get the killed. So no one here needs an ascension. Let's see this over here. Okay, it's gotten... Whoa, look at that. All right. Okay. And also, this is nice too. It's nice. Well, let's see what's in the armory here. Let's see what's in the armory. Damn it! We can't buy a strengthened staff. God damn it. Okay, well, let's keep moving on over here. Let's keep on moving on. We have a lot of gold here. We have a lot of gold. And this is the item we were trying to get, but could not. Okay, these are all nice little items to have. This is nice. This is a nice little feature here. This could be good too. Okay. This we used very rarely, because although this is good, this just better off using other things here. Oh, getting one of these. Getting one of these. Getting one of these. Now, who has something to steal here? Who has, or something? You have something. So where the... Oh, that's right. Uzi's got the daggers. How's our guy not have access to that? You're a freaking assassin. And you're only a C. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, fine, fine. Straight to the point, you're going with Norm MacDonald. Okay. We don't believe Norm MacDonald is with us any longer, but he'd certainly make a funny. He'd certainly have the most amusing of them. Okay, so he does not have a heal staff, which we find interesting and curious. He also does not have an axe, besides the killer axe. Lori is fine. Oh, Lori's got a brave bow. Okay. Slows you down. All right. Sienna is here and present. Cool. She's got a lot of great weapons here, doesn't she? Tell you what. Oh, you can't use this. Why the hell not? You're fine. You're good, you're good, you're good. Okay, so we only have one unit from this crew who's missing. We don't immediately know who that is. Probably Dania. That seems like the kind of thing she would do. Alright, formation sensations are here. Okay, cool. And they did mention something about saving villages, so we're going to be doing that as well. High Magus, okay. Behind mortal bounds. Alright, you're pretty cool. Meyer in those numbers. Oh, Aura. Okay. That's a fun little... That's probably something for Cagney to which to aspire. Probably, yeah, that's probably something for Cagney here. Alright. So let's see if we can find any unascended units here. Of course, we are not going to. Great Paladin. Movement of 9. Meyer in all that movement. Meyer in that movement. Oh, wait, we do have 2 units who need to... It's... What's his face? What's her face? It's Tristan's lesbian friend. And... Varys. Varys, of course, being the better one. Because this is what Tristan's lesbian friend, this is what she aspires to. These are not good numbers, by the way, for someone who's been ascended twice. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. This all looks good to us. This all looks good. And we can also retreat here, which we don't plan on doing. Okay, hypermobile units in the back, but nobody here is hypermobile. You should be closer, you're a war monk. Alright, let's go ahead and go on in. To run through them right here. Okay, wouldn't say the phrase run through. Because you're talking about hose! Okay, so fight the villages before they burn. Dragon Squad, what are they doing here? And they're not moving at all. They're not moving. Okay, cool. You have no plan on doing that. Maybe we should have put her here. This might have given her access to this one right off the get-go. Oh well. That is neither here nor there. She is going to rush on in that direction. This is the attack range. We didn't think there were any enemies in our attack range. Now, sup, girl? Well, to be fair, running did allow you to join the crew in blue here. Okay. All right. That looks good on her. That looks good on anybody with a horse, because although horse movement is a little bit, it slows down by quite a bit when you're by the trees on the desert. Everybody assume the position. What's up, Ooze? Win or lose, we still ooze. Winston getting wins. And Winston may get a skill himself over there. Octavia, you feel like being bold here. Yeah, you do. See, we're guessing that that item is weighing her down just enough to get these numbers up high to heights that should not be there. But Octavia is just going to do this. Cool. She's just going to do that. That's what she does. All right, cool. Let's see how well you're doing here. Let's see how well you're doing. Can you smack these pukets silly? Feel like doing that? Come on. Maybe go to look. What's going on here? Prisoners. Okay. Looking to get their... Oh, so we've got a jailbreak up in this. Okay. And you guys have... Okay. You're about that axe life. How well are you doing up here? Just Rye by himself. Hit him with the Sif. And he still gets hit pretty hard. Like Rye. Thief boy through and through. Do it. Crit! Okay, no crit. Crit. He really needed a crit there. So this is a tough spot for our units to be in. Tough. Like, we can't pussyfoot around that. Go Mary. We think you do quite well here with this. But first you're going to burn him. So this is 26. What's this? Well, you've got this. But we're more interested in your career. 20. That's not a kill. Unless it crits. Yeah, Lucky gets dominated over there. We figured he would. Kind of figured he would. How well are you doing over here? You got a weapon triangle disadvantage to worry about. It's a big weapon triangle disadvantage. Oh, crap. We think he jumped the gun coming up here, didn't he? Jumped the gun going up there. All right, we'll try this. Okay, cool. Oh, did not. That one didn't click for her. Hey, Lori, can you get this kill? Why, we do believe you can. Yarr! That's what we get for having faith in you, Lori. Oh, he's got... Got Kanto Plus. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That would fit into his personality quite well, actually. Quite well. So who among you is best suited to do work here? And you don't think you're that person, Uzi Vert. I mean, you get the kill easily. Do it. It's hard to imagine any enemies stepping to Mary here in earnest. She's just going to be too good over there. Winston, say you over here. Okay, Winston getting it done. He often does. If you crit here, you'll no, you didn't crit there. Say you'd be... Please, you're embarrassing yourself. You would truly put the win in Winston if you're able to crit there, but we get it. We get it. How well are you doing here? Oh, almost. Almost a kill. Well, little Uzi here knows what to doozy. Little Uzi Vert here knows what to do. What time have we got here? Okay, cool. No, don't do that. You don't need to be doing that. Just go with what you know. Good. 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 Make us say good again. It's okay. It's okay. I'm lucky. I exist. Sort of. Gonna help out Lori here. That's what Lucky's going to do. He's gonna help out Lori. Oh, come on, thief boy. So this one has a sword reaver and access to thief boy here. This is not an ideal situation in which to be. Okay. Okay, you go, Rye. You do it. Yeah. You're a little concerned about Octavia there. She's one hex away from gains, too. She's got that weapon triangle disadvantage. Just, okay, she's dead. We are not going to tolerate this. Not here, not now. Roll it back, roll it back. Just roll it back. She is not going to survive that. Wings of Desire. We noticed like some dead pixels over there. Yep. We know what happens here. We are collecting. Our units are getting their inner loan shark in. Cool. Cool. Yep, we know what happens there. Okay, cool. Shout out to everybody. We don't need any more Scientology over here. That's not something we need. Okay. Well, let's buy some items here, shall we? Get this clown nose out of our faces first. Cool. We've got in the way of bows over here. Okay. Cool. Take that. Maybe give the brave bow to somebody a little bit, you know. Someone like them. And you got decent strength. You got non-terrible strength. Curious to see how well she does without that item in her hand. Just gonna see that. Now. Oh, so we can't... You know, I mean, maybe we can get her. Yeah. So she's going to take point. Ranger Girl is going to take point. We hope that this could get her all the way over here on the first turn. Just get rid of that Pew Kid right now. That's what we're going to try to do. Oh, she can't get there. Goddamn. Well, this is fine. Here's the attack range. Don't need to worry about it. Though it is curious to, you know, maybe see this one. Maybe egg them on a bit. And I'm going to have Winston speak to you first. Let's see what good this does us. Charla was a blessing to us all. Okay, so Charla was her name, not sister. She did not have a name during that cutscene. All right. A nice little feature for Winston over here. Let's see what he's got. Okay. All right. That's the Varus special. We like that. What's up, dude? Shut up. We know how that goes. Okay, so he's been Lori here has been, you know, the boon to our crew here to this point. His own numbers aren't great. But you know, he's got his good things about him. So we're going to see if the speed disadvantage put on her is going to impact her on the east side there. If it is, we may wish to enhance her speed a bit. But again, that item, that crit, that anti-crit item we got there is kind of nifty. Kind of really nifty. Paladins are coming to us, we get it. Yo, Mary. Bruh. Huh. You know, we were hoping for a bit greater there, but that's fine. Not everybody can be Octavia over here. We get it. With that hunting bow. Okay, so our units here maybe not in the best position to do a ton of damage. We get that. Ah, man does not crit once again. That's fine. Fine, we get it. You know, that coin toss over there, we get it. We get all of that. All right. Tell you what. I'm going to go for big crits here. Didn't get it, but you got the hit. Fine. We don't think this quite gets you the kill. Well, it does, but you need 2 chances to get it, and man, is your HP terrible. All right. Cool. We were hoping to get a little more HP off there, but we get it. Get a look at you. Yeah, we didn't think you can quite get there. Fine. It is with great reluctance that we do this. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. So you're stuck in the back here. You're underutilized at best. Let's get a look at how well you're doing up over here. Again, you're not... The enemies are hitting you hard and fast. Like, this is not good. Do it. All right, cool. Hit and run, baby, hit and run. Have some fun with that hit and run. Now, enemies are hitting Sienna at a rate of 100%, or somewhere there very close. This is not good for her. This is not good for her at all. But, again, we're just going to put her here. Oh, look at her go. Okay. If she gets great gains here, she may be able to survive, but we quite doubt it. Those high paladins have movement rates of 9. That was not very good. Not at all. Not going to say that's a clonker, but if, you know, we have high standards for what we consider clonkers over here. I mean, we'll reluctantly put this on Sienna. Not sure it's going to make a ton of difference, but if it makes her survive, we'll be very grateful we did it. Grateful most that we've done it. Okay, you're attacking Octavia. Why? You're attacking our dodge tank, who's actually a pretty proficient dodge tank, our best dodge tank here. Instead of her. Like, you two could have easily double teamed her and got this win. Instead, you're going for the safer thing. And going for Octavia. What the hell are you doing? Got some kind of personal vendetta against that. Oh, here's why. Gotcha. Okay, well, she's going to die again. That guy's going to bronze bow her out of existence. Okay. Rolling it back one more time. Rolling it back one more time. I'm going to think of it. Let me see something here for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we'll try this one more time, yeah. Trying to make sure that the tech specs are good. We did just recall. We may have to wrap this up a little early, but we'll try this again. We'll try this again. So the key here is probably to be not very aggressive in the early going. This group cannot fight a two-front war. In the early goings of the chapter, they just can't do it. They can't. What they can do is fight one group at a time. We have to pick which group to fight. It may simply be just wait back, turtle up in this part of the map in the very early going. Okay? This is what may be the best course of action. And yeah, we're just collecting our tribute, collecting our protection money that our loan sharks have been able to siphon from the local populace. I know. Based. Yeah, these guys die and he survives, and yeah, that's cool. As you can see, everybody goes in. You don't need to have that iron sword, so just give it away. It's a good one. This is a good one, too. This is a good one, too. Strong bow. Strong bow. That'd be a pretty good item for at least her. She's got great at strength. Her strength is not good. That's not her calling card. Her calling card is her strength. Hers is her luck, magic, speed. Cool. So, sit back. For whom do we wait? Is it? Gotta believe that if we just stay back at the beginning in there, those snipers, those paladins are gonna hit us at the same time. We could go up, like, go up a little to the west. Avoids the snipers. We 1v the paladins. It's going to be what we're going to try to do for now. This is going to be what we're trying to do on this attempt. And yes, we are disheartened at the fact that we don't have our strengthened staff. I had a feeling that's the only chance we're going to get it. Had a feeling that the game is designed around it. So our units are going to effectively go north. Just avoid these guys as much as we can. In the meantime, we're also going to curl west a little bit. Up, dude. Shut up. Lori's existence already paying dividends. Already paying dividends up in this bitch. Lori is gifting those abilities, those attributes to the units they're speaking to. Octavian, I'm okay. Can you just... Okay. Has a 33% chance of that ringing, yes, so it did not ring there, that's fine. We're okay with that. Hurling in the general direction of this way. That's what's happening. You feel lucky, do you? Cool. Let's see how this goes, yo. Yep, they're coming this way. We figured they would. And we're out of the way. We're well out of the way of the archers. I think these guys are heading north. Okay. Okay, that's one way to get to us. All right, let's get at least 2 of these guys off the map right now. We know how to do that. Let's see what you can do. Okay, you can thunder one of them. You're going to give him the Sif. Let's see if you hit him with a crit. Okay. Thief Boy here is 0 for 3 as far as dealing crits goes with the Sif. How much hitting him for? Okay. Not with that, though, with this. 18 damage. Cool. 18 damage. We're looking for somebody who can take off just enough damage to do 18. That's not it. Okay, that's good. Holy crap, Octavia. Slow down, baby. Slow down. And this is why the hunter's path is superior for Octavia. Good. There's a little bit of nervousness when she goes and takes point like this. Although this number is getting better, this number is like it to be a little higher. Definitely like it to be a little higher. Lori, what's the story, Lori? Cool. Cool. Oh, it sounds like you're getting it, baby. She'll be getting it. We have We expect nothing less from an Andrew Benintendo viewer. Mary, quite contrary. Get up over here. Look at the killer bow. By 39 crit, 40 crit. Oh. Roll the die. Nah, just go with this. Okay, she was critting either way. We're thinking about going with the killer bow to help with the crit odds, but Mary's like, nah, I don't need that. Yeah, Shelby, you got this, and if we're here to help you with that, well, we're here to help, baby. We're here to help. You're talking, but see, Rapport 1117 mentions these units have unique animations. They are. We've seen them before in other Fire Emblem hacks. There was a, like, we believe this is the Duke Knight animation. They have like these elaborate long animations. There was a character named Zeke, and we do believe that was Morrow's Golden Country. That was his final ascended form animation. So it's been around. It's been around. It's cool. It's cool, though. Who is not quite as cool as this pukehead over here. First of all, you're going to do this. Now, we understand they have a sword reaver. Yep, we got you. We're not too concerned about that. And if you'd like to crit on him, you can do it. No? Okay, you chose violence, but against our ideas. That's not a good choice, Winston. You know this. You've been rolling with this long enough to know this. So how much damage are you doing here again? How much damage are you doing? No, this one. Okay, this is a kill if you can hit it. If you can't hit it, you die. Like, that's the problem you're encountering here. Oh, never mind, you die anyway, so don't go in there and hit it. You can stay on back. What's going to happen here is you're going to get a support going. Back in darker days, Cerulean was often under assault. Okay. Plethora of villages and farms spread out across the country. Okay, that's a if there are these these rural types think the state's always after them, well, those people are going to be kind of hard to attack. They can fight. They can fight. They're not so easy to just run right over. Their tactical advantage is no longer overwhelming. The fact that it's non-existent, you have Andrew Benintendo here with you. Thief boy. Never forget that. You gotta mention that, even though you're talking about the past and not the present. He looks like the kind of guy who overtly leans into gossip. Cute, wholesome, but probably a little longer than it needed to be. So her job is to stay out of this guy's way. She's gonna do that. She's gonna do that. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. Really like trying to tap Octavia with that Brave Axe. It has not been effective. Okay, here comes little E. What have you got there with you? Little E? Guessing that's Blanche. Oh, and a green unit. That one's supposed to be Xena, perchance. No, Xena was probably going to roll with the other crew. Oh, they're fighting those villages here. Let's try to save them. Let's try to save them. Okay. Here are your numbers. Here are her Blanche's. Probably have better numbers than Blanche. Sienna. Okay. Lori. You speak to Lori. Wonder if Lori gives Edison here anything. Okay, cool. Cool. And these pukeheads are eating away at the villages. Let's do something about that. You're in the best position to do something about that, but so is she. With her penchant for moving more than once. And she's going to give that a shot now. Good. Okay, so that item in her hand that increased her luck considerably, but decreased her speed, is actually having notably deleterious effects here. Let's see if we can neutralize them. And this is a very tough spot for Octavia to be. It is, since these enemies have weapon triangle advantages against her. Look at that movement range, okay. Gonna see if you guys can get rid of these guys. And see if that can happen. Would like to see that happen. Cool. This was probably for Galay, but, you know, she's not with us anymore. That's not what she's with. She's not. You, though, can do this. Okay, hit them both. Hit them both. Hit them both. Yeah. Good job. Good job, baby. Good job. All right, someone should go take care of business here. You're a good candidate to do that. Okay, you're not an especially good candidate to do that. You may be the candidate to do that here. Oh. What are you doing here? Huh, do we go for it? Ah, so close to a kill. So close to kill. We know you're going to make your way in this direction. Sure, do it. One less puke it in our face here. One less puke it in our face. This is what's happening here. How well are you doing over here? Not especially. Yeah, you just do this. Hit him with the Sif. Oh, damn, look at Rai go. If you don't get this kill here, he'd be very disappointed. We'd have to take you aside in front of all of our esteemed viewers here and let everybody know that you didn't meet expectations here, but no. Okay, there's not going to Hall of Gains this one, but it's solid. It's solid. Again, you're lacking here, but fine. Just get these every time, turn into an offensive juggernaut. We'll take it. Though, you could really use speed for stealing stuff. We recall you failing, notably in that regard, earlier. How well are you doing here? Just curious here. Okay, if you can deliver the final attack, that'd be great. Alright. Yeah, this is a great ability for him to have. Look how far out he can go. Don't trust you people. Just don't do it. Trickster? How cool do they look? Put yourself right here. We're going for it. Why are we not surprised? You're going for it. Okay. Damage. Something tells me that that's not the right course of action for you. Look at Trickster Boy over here. Oh crap, that's terrible. God damn it. Well, someone here has to die, and we're not cool with that. Because she is going to be within the range of you and your bows. Alright. You guys just out of the way of these attacks. Let's see where this takes us. Tell you what. You just visit this place now. Okay, we like that. Got another one of those. It's useful. It should be useful. You can see she's in a nice little safe zone there. Cool, which we like, which we don't hate. Your attack speed is 8. Your attack speed is 14. We don't think switching to lightning would improve that by any amount. So we won't. Let's see. And Octavia dies. We have to redo this. They like going after Octavia here. Okay, we can't say as though we blame them. Yep, that is a sign to reset. That is a sign to reset. Though if she were to have dodged that, that'd be a sign to keep going. But alas, otherwise. How unlucky indeed. How unlucky. Everybody, we're going to end this here. This is a good enough stopping point for us. Got an early day tomorrow. IRL Andrew Ben Nintendo is an early day tomorrow. A little earlier than we expected. Just remembered that. It's like, oh crap, we should wrap it up a little earlier today. So we're going to stop this for now. Many thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Love to do this again soon. Off chance we can do it tomorrow. Maybe we'll be able to do it the next day as well. Who knows? We'll just have to play it by ear, babies. Play it by ear. See how it goes, yo. In the meantime, though, let's go here. Are we catching us tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe. If we can do it. It's one of those things that, like, if we can do it, we'll see what we can do. In the meantime, our Twitch audience here. Let's go see to where we should send them today. Surprised we didn't drop more frames, although we are, of course, only rocking it at 25 frames per second, so that we're still doing it is a little bit unnerving. Where are we going today? My tangible hero is playing Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. It's their first go-around. I'm going to see how this goes for them. Arena abuse is what we're seeing here. So until our paths next cross, everybody, keep chasing that burning horizon.